Good afternoon. I'm going to tell you about global warming by font wikipedia.org. Global warming. Global warming, also referred to as climate change, is the observed century scale rise in the average temperature of the Earth's climatic system and the related effects. Multiple lines of scientific evidence show that the climate system is warming. Many of the observed changes since the 1950s are unprecedented in the instrumental temperature record, which extends back to the mid 19th century, and paleoclimate proxy records covering thousands of years. In 2013, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change 5 assessment report concluded that it is extremely likely that human influence has been the dominant cause of the observed warming since the mid uh, 20th century. The largest human influence has been the emission of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. Climate model projections summarized in the report indicate that during 20th century, the global surface temperature is likely to rise further, zero that 3 to 1.7 centigrades in lowest emission scenario and 2.6 to 4.8 centigrades in high gas emission scenario. The findings have been recognized by national science academies of major industrialized nations and are not disputed by scientific body of national of international standing. Future climate change and associated impacts will differ from region to region. Anticipated effects include increasing global temperatures, rising sea levels, and changing precipitation and expansion deserts, and the subtropics. Warming is expected to be greater over land and over the oceans are engrassed in the Arctic, with continuing retreat of glaciers, permafrost, and sea ice. Other likely change include more frequently extreme weather events such heat waves, droughts, heavy rainfall, and floods and heavy snowfall. Ocean acidification and species extinction due to shifting temperature regimes. Effective significance to humans include the threat to food security from the census crop years and the abandonment of populated areas due to rising sea levels because the climate system has large inertia and greenhouse gases will remain in the atmosphere for a long time. Many of these effects will persist for not only decades or centuries, but for tens thousands of years to come. Possible societal response to global warming included mitigation by emission reduction, attention to the effects, building system resilience to its effects, and possible future climate engineering. Most countries are parties to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, which ultimate objective is to prevent dangerous anthropogenic climate change. Parties to the UNFCCC have agreed that the cuts emissions are required, and that global warming should be limited to well below 2 points centigrades compared to pre-industrial levels, with efforts made to limit warming to 1.5 centigrades. Thanks very much.